Poll is interesting. It's over 5,700 people polled for PLMR, the PR company, and Electoral Calculus. It's an MRP mega poll, we call it. Reform to gain 170 seats, and at the expense of both the Tories and Labour, although Tories do gain 50 or so seats. But it means that the next election, were this to happen tomorrow, would be a three-way tie. Very unusual in our country to have a three-way tie between three parties. It would give Nigel Farage that balance of power, allowing him to work out who wants to do a deal with, probably the Tory party, given the party's policies. And look at the personalities who may be losing their seats here. Wes Streeting, surprisingly, to the Tory party. He would lose his seat to the Tory party. Yvette Cooper, the Home Secretary, to Reform. Angela Rayner, the Deputy Prime Minister, also to Reform. And Jonathan Reynolds, the Business Secretary, also to Reform. So problems here, and I think I've seen a change in the language this week from Labour on reform. We saw it in PMQs on Wednesday when Sir Keir Starmer took a swipe at Nigel Farage from what I think is a planted question by a backbench Labour MP, and then himself, Farage, was called, of course, by the Speaker, and then was shouted down, or tried to be shouted down, by Labour. They are worried about reform. It's not a Tory problem so much as a Labour problem.